Hello there, Michaelers. Pearl Jr. here. I know it's just been a couple of days since I went on live, but I was thinking about a little project that I want you guys to help me with. Most of you guys have been with me for over a decade, following my reporting on the Michael Jackson death hoax and whatever else. But before I ask you guys to do something, I want to just go over something. The last time I was on live, which was a couple of days ago, I talked about Taylor Swift, right? And how she was coming after Michael's record for the #1 concert film. Then that night that I did that, she broke the record, right? And so now in Box Office Mojo, and they still call it a concert film, Box Office Mojo was her Taylor Swift. Okay. Her concert was Eros or something. But anyway, she has broken Michael Jackson's record, right? For the where's Box Office Mojo for the #1 concert film, and then it got into where Taj Jackson had got involved, and he said Box Office Mojo, and at the Eras tour. And right now she is at with the worldwide. Where's her worldwide? The Eras tour worldwide. Oh, 200. They still have her at 250 million. Michael's at 261. But anyway, it had made news that she had beat his record, and but they were saying that This Is It is not a concert film. It's a documentary, and it's the #1 most watched documentary in the world. So anyway, people were telling me that I was seeing the news. Let me Google Taylor Swift breaks This Is It, Michael Jackson. Okay, Michael, I didn't mean to do this, Jackson. Okay. And people are saying This Is It is not a concert film, but I understand why there it is, 2 days ago. And it was 2 days ago that night. So it says that she has broken the all-time, Taylor Swift, the Eras tour surpasses Michael Jackson's This Is It as highest grossing concert film of all time. Well, ticket sales have went up a lot in 14 years. So Michael's is really around 348 million. I read somewhere 340 million if you wanted to do for inflation and the increase in ticket sales. So it's really the number of tickets is really how they should rate it, the number of tickets. But she's broken the record, and so she's done pretty good. The ticket cost for adults and the birth year was 1313, her favorite year. This allows her to earn 57% of ticket revenues as the producer of the movie. Now, remember, This Is It? Michael was getting over 90%. And that's because This Is It was always supposed to be a movie. Okay. So anyway, whether you believe it, I don't believe that Taylor Swift has really broken the record. Maybe numbers wise, dollars wise, but when you adjust for inflation, she still has, about 100 million to go. Okay. Well, 90 million to go. Before she can break the record. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of get that out the way. And so this is what I want from you guys. Okay. I want to do a list of the top 3, let's say top 5, death hoax facts that made you believe that Michael faked his death. I want you guys to put them in the comments, and I also want you to subscribe if you're on YouTube, and also share it so that I get a big sampling of what is the top 5 or top 7. How about top 7? You can do anyone from 1 to 7, okay, of your top facts. They got to be a fact. It can't be a philosophy. It can't be because the Jacksons don't shut you down. That tells me that doesn't count, because that's a philosophy. You can't do something speculative. Well, I believe it's true because you took pictures with the Jacksons. Okay. That's not a death hoax fact. A death hoax fact is, for example, I don't want to skew you guys, but I'll just give you an example. All death documents are in the wrong name. Okay. There's no name on the grave. Stuff like that. Okay. Facts. Jermaine wearing the Living is King. You know, that's a fact when he announced his brother, the king of pop, dead. Okay, Dr. Murray, what he said, you know, the way the family has behaved, some of the clues the family has left, and they have to be facts. Okay, they have to be facts. Then I want you to give me a list, if you could think of them, as the worst death hoax clues that you have seen out there. Now, please keep in mind, I do not believe Jack Crooner is Michael Jackson. Okay, so that doesn't count. Okay, I do not believe it. I've researched it. I've looked at the body structure. Nothing tells us that Michael can do that perfect accent. Dr. Farsian is a real person, just like Bobby Anderson is a real person. But Bobby Anderson is a front, and Dr. A.J. Farsian, I don't think he's a front because there's nobody behind that. Okay, so I believe that Jack Crooner is Dr. A.J. Farsian, okay, at all times, except maybe in the beginning when he had the blonde wig and he was hanging around the brothers on the boat, you know, and the cousins on the boat, maybe then, but once he started talking and singing, and then I saw that he's got one bow leg and Michael's knock-kneed, and the accents, and then you see the exact same Dr. Farsian in YouTube videos looking just like Jack Crooner doing medical procedures. If Michael ever did something like that, he'd go to jail. They would look for him because you can't impersonate a doctor. You cannot. Michael has not broken any laws. As far as I'm concerned, Michael used an impersonator like he always did. He used a double like he always did, and he left. And whatever happened after that was other people's doing, right? We have been reporting that it's a hoax. It's been reported by Jonelle Starr starting the first day. Michael left death hoax clues before the death announcement. Okay. So Michael did a lot. And people say, well, if Michael faked his death, maybe you should just be quiet, Pearl. You know, well, I could have. You know, but I kept being encouraged to research. And when he called me on January 15, 2012, and the Rare Pearl came out that day, and then the TV series came out, and the Rare Pearl in 1971 or 72 aired on January 15th, when I had asked Michael to put my name on something. So he put my name on an album. So all that is great stuff. So that lets me know that Bobby Anderson is just a front for Michael. Okay. If you don't believe that, that's fine. You can just say you don't believe it, or tell me why. Okay. But don't make it a book. Try to make them short and concise. Okay. Cause I'm still doing the shea butter business. Stays all day shea. Let's do work and play. Because everybody's got skin. Make sure you order your Stays All Day Shea, especially if you have dry skin. You have any kind of like skin rashes, or you just want to have luscious, soft, beautiful skin, and you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on expensive Coco Chanel or Mademoiselle or Dolce & Gabbana or Creed. You don't want to spend all that money. You can get the shea butter that smells like those fragrances for a fraction of the cost. So make sure you go to Stays All Day Shea, Last Do Work and Play. So in the comments, guys, I want you guys to tell me your top 7 facts that made you a believer. I'm going to a farmer's market right now. So I got to get out of here. That made you a believer. Your top 7, and then your top 7 worst clues too. But I really want the best. But if you want to add in your worst, you can. But put it in the comments, and please share this video. Okay, if you guys are you new to the death hoax community, you're just watching, please watch my Alive Docu-series. Okay, and let me know if you watched the whole docu-series. Let me know if you watched Alive 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or if you just watched one of them. So I know that your level of information, where your level of information is at. If you've only watched, you know, my 700 and something videos here, let me know. Let me know if you plan on watching. So if you haven't watched any of my documentaries, please watch them. They're really, really good. Go to michaeljacksoninsider.com. Cecil and I are going to start back working on Alive 5 again. And I'm working on another project right now that I'll start working on again tomorrow. So that is what I want you guys to do. Top 7 death hoax clues. I did a video. Oh my God. I think in 2013 during the Murray trial or right after the Murray trial with the top 7 death hoax clues. So it's about time to do, since there's been more. Okay, I think it's time to do that again. And then I'm going to do a video about what the top death hoax clues are. Okay, make sure they're facts, number them concisely, you know, no big gigantic paragraphs, no philosophy, no opinion, just facts, proof, evidence, or clues only. Okay, guys? And like I said, go to michaeljacksoninsider.com and watch the Alive Docu-series. Let's see. Impersonating Jack Huey. He does not give out any medical advice. Yes, he does. He does. He does. Look for Dr. A.J. Farshian. It's the same guy. And you can call the office. You can call Miami and you can ask for Dr. A.J. Farshian's office in Miami, Florida, and they will answer the phone and they will tell you that he is Jack Crooner. Okay. There are videos of him. Okay. There are videos of him. Okay. Doing medical procedures in his office. Okay, guys, there are. I've done videos about it. I've shown it. Okay. So, okay, guys, I know you guys, the Jack Crooner thing is just not, I think that's probably one of the things that kind of gets on my nerves and I get a lot of questions about. And I'm like, no, if I had some, believe me, if I thought Jack Crooner was Michael Jackson, you know, I'd tell you, you know, I'd prove it. You know, I'd go on and on and on, but he hasn't done anything other than hang around the family, but he was friends with the kids. He was friends with Michael. And I think he was a doctor with Michael. Yeah, when the kids were already born. Yeah, so they would know Dr. A.J. Farshian. And there's pictures with Michael and A.J. Farshian. There's pictures. Okay, so I've done the research. And I don't know, doing like this does not mean it's a mask. I'm sorry. Look, it doesn't mean this is not a mask. It doesn't mean my face. Okay, guys, love you. And I look forward to reading your top 7 death hoax clues and your top worst clues. Okay, love you. Don't forget, michaeljacksoninsider.com or Stays All Day Shay. Let's do work and play, because everybody's got skin. Bye-bye.